Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode number 715. Yeah, it's another day. We're doing it. We're here. We're not queer. We're not used to anything. I don't know whatever gender you may be. I hope you're comfortable in your body, however you may feel with your mind, and the clarity and the fucking gremlins you might see. You know that ruined the planes of World War II amongst like the fish faced Japanese flat faced fucking Toyota driving motherfucking whatever. You know how it is. I don't know. I'm stuck in my ways. My grandfather was in World War II, so we had the Allies and the Axis. I think I forget who were the. I know who were the good guys and who were the bad guys. I just don't remember their names. You know what I mean? Like I can recall that. Not that I really had stories of that. I remember just watching as a kid, just watching Home Alone 1 and 2 all the time, and just like wanting to set traps. Like some sort of Vietnamese soldier. Uh, but like for my grandparents with like yarn and marbles and shit. Not that I ever hurt them. Thank the Lord or the fucking the heavens or whatever you preach or whatever you believe in. Whether you believe in Lord Baphomet or what was the other one? Marlock. Have you heard of Marlock? Forget what demon he is, but it's a pretty powerful demon. Marlock. You need to like when you want to summon him, you don't say his name. You like sing his name, like Marlock, Marlock. Malak, you got to sing it to summon it. Let's check out the news. Let's see here. Here's some news. The scientists making cocoa in a laboratory to meet world's demand for chocolate. So here's scientists doing some Willy Wonka shit and going against the name of God, and they're making cocoa in laboratory to meet the world's demand for chocolate. I guess the demand for obviously for chocolate is a big deal. They're using, I don't know, what are they using? Plant cells, plant cultures to grow cocoa with plants to start selling it in products. They put cocoa bean cells in a vat with sugar water so they reproduce quickly and reach maturity in a week rather than 6 to 8 months a traditional harvest takes. So they are making chocolate, like Willy Wonka, basically, and I don't know if the fucking Oompa Loompas are gonna like this shit because they like that real cocoa shit. And they weren't slaves. I know people are gonna keep fucking saying, "Oh, they were slaves to Willy Wonka," but no, like Willy Wonka saved them from the fucking Amazon jungles because there were predators out there, and Willy Wonka was like, "Hey, you fucking." Oompa Loompas, come work in my factory and I'll pay you in fucking cocoa beans. That's what they get paid in. That's what they eat. That's how they barter, So he like made deals with them to pay them in the chocolate that he was going to harvest in in trade for their safety and safekeeping and these guaranteed jobs. And obviously, like I guess he taught them how to sing and dance too, and do little fucking chants whenever kids start acting up, and he has to fucking teach a kid a lesson. You know what I mean? Because kids are fucking terrible. Kids are pieces of shits, especially when you let them loose. Like I remember when I'd go get let loose in a Toys R Us, I was an animal. I was a fucking animal. Like I would touch every toy, and I'd have my boogers hanging out of my nose, and fucking go to the restroom and probably like shit a little on my underwear and make a mess, and then go touch more toys and pretend I was like like, oh man, I just won that Nickelodeon shit where you can fill up your basket. I'd fill up a basket full of toys, and then whoever worked there had to fucking put it back at the end of their shift. Probably terrible. I was a terrible kid. We're all terrible children. Children are just terrible. But yeah, here they are growing cocoa, which I'm just again like I'm against this, I guess. It's not it's not like what God intended. I don't know. Who cares, right? We're already eating red dye 40 and yellow dye 20. Like, who the fuck cares if we're eating chocolate ingredient made by Walter White and Jesse Pinkman? Just fucking do it. Just let us eat the fake chocolate. Don't even tell us it's fake. Just fucking let us eat it, right? Next story here on the news: the Pope embarks on longest, farthest, and most challenging trip. And this one, I guess he's just going to Asia and Oceania, is the longest and farthest and most challenging of his pontificate. It's that he's bringing along his secretaries to help him navigate the four-country program while keeping up with work back home. I didn't realize the Pope was that fucking busy at the Vatican doing shit. Like, I don't know if he's notarizing crap or he's like signing shit, but like, apparently he's busy and he can't even make the trip to Asia to go visit some fucking anime conventions or whatever the fuck is going on over there. Go visit Super Mario World and deal with all the Asians over there that are causing all the sin. Like, fucking bless. He can't bless the lolly. He can't keep up with these Asian porn type games that you got to download on the low with VPNs. Lolly lolly lick the lollipop, lolly lolly eat the lollipop, baby lick the wrapper. I don't know, but yeah, I guess the Pope can go to Asia. That's cool. I mean, I was just ranting earlier about fucking World War II and all the shit that we went through. I mean, America, I guess. I don't fucking know. I just remember that. Uh, was it that scene? What was it? Where they snuck attack us? Fucking Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck, motherfucking Ben Affleck. God, dude, that sucks that he's losing J Lo. But whatever. That's a good thing, right? Could have been a good Batman, but whatever. The Pope can go get his lolly on while visiting anime conventions and shit. So hopefully he's safe, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he wears a bullet. He wears a lot of gold, so all that gold can keep him from like getting shot or whatever the fuck is gonna go down if you do go after the Pope. I don't know what you go after the Pope with. Do you use like herbs or like a rubber band gun? I don't know what the fuck you fight the Pope with. Moving on to our next story here. Here's a thing from Twitter, a little blurb from at Kirko. A Kentucky woman claims Kanye West telepathically told her to steal a car with a child inside, leading to her arrest. And I guess this is news. I mean, um, this is one of those things where you kind of like believe it. You know what I mean? Like, of course, I don't know if Kanye West can telepathically talk to women, but I believe that she believes that this happened, that Kanye West spoke to her. And I don't know if he was using, fucking what is that? Yeezus, that album. Maybe she was jamming out to that and somewhere it told her to steal the car and he was like, ah, ah, because that's pretty much like the whole Yeezus album right there. What I just sang from the Yeezus album right there, that heavy breathing and screaming might get this podcast taken off of YouTube because that sounds exactly like the album Yeezus, and that might be what have caused her to have this like moment, this parasocial moment of her thinking that he telepathically spoke to her to steal a car with a child inside and her get arrested. Again, I'm not gonna sing it again because I'm out of breath now because I'm fucking overweight and it's late at night and I just fucking ate dinner, so I got a heavy tummy on me because I like to sleep with the itis. But yeah, I believe Kanye West can do stuff like this. I don't know if he's got powers like that, but I feel like through his music he can. Like, definitely. Lastly, here on the news, Russian spy, quote, Russian spy well found dead in Norway. A beluga whale suspected of being a Russian trained spy has been found dead in Norwegian waters. Sebastian Strand, who worked to protect the 14-foot-long whale known as Vladimir, said he found the dead mammal floating near Razavika in southwestern Norway on Saturday. It's heartbreaking, Mr. Strand, who runs Marine Mind, a nonprofit organization, told the New York Times. He's touched thousands of people's hearts just here in Norway. The cause of death is unclear. Of course it is. He's a fucking spy. Like, there's never going to be any clear cause of death for a spy. It's always like not clear. It could have been natural causes, you know? And he's a fucking whale. Like, they might say he drowned. It's a fucking whale. Like, I don't. Well, a whale can drown, right? I'm pretty sure a whale can drown because they got to come up a little bit for air. So you never know. They could have, like, threw some cement, shoe cement socks on his fins and had him dragged down, and he die of quote unquote natural causes. Or they could have used the old umbrella with the ricin tablet and just poke him a little on the butt, and no one ever thinks of anything and it dissolves. Or they could have used that old school Cuban shit where they they get a tie that like has a mechanism on it that ties itself, and whenever this beluga whale is getting dressed in the morning, trying to look all dapper, the tie starts choking him and he panics, not knowing what to do, and it slowly cuts off the circulation to his brain and he fucking dies. Like, it happens, it really does, to the point where they do just say, we're not sure how he died. That's just that's what they call the circle of life. It really is. Sometimes spy whales die and we don't know how. The US government has the same problem with all the redacted shit that they got to deal with, and whose brains get blown out, and what pussy is used to lure in Elvis. I don't know, fucking know. I don't know where I'm going with that. But yeah, what do you think of, I don't know, the chocolate scientists, the Pope, Russian spies, anime, Kanye West telepathically speaking to a woman? I don't fucking know. Let's just what does it say? I want to fuck with the lights on, fuck with the lights, fuck with the lights on, fuck with the ah! Yeah, no, that's is that where's the music? There it is. That's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. If you really want to work podcast, we'll just search That's All Funny. Podcast want to play game for that. We're talking about wrestling. Check that out. That's all game. Anywhere podcast available. And a podcast with the wonderful mint salad called Ariola's with mint salad, or we talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. It's fun. She's hot. I'm a piece of shit. It works out. It really does. You can find that anywhere podcasts are available. Just search Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad to listen to that on your favorite podcast player. If you want to watch any of the shows that I just mentioned in video format, you can check them out on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LorenzoAreola. Got video versions there. If you want to help donate to the cause, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/LorenzoAreola. Get bonus episodes, early episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes, etc. Or you can give to the donation shits we got here. Any donations help keep the show going. We go straight into the show. If you want to commission any great art from a great artist who does all the art for the show, check out @Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram or Twitter. That's @Retro Horror Inc., the Bret Harder graphic art. I'm @Lorenzo Areola on Twitter and Instagram. You can hit me up for whatever, I don't know, prints, t-shirts, stickers, anything else. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you, my Patreon members. Everyone, take care. Bye.